Hi guys and welcome back to Fallout 76. This is Fallout 76 Wastelanders of course, and this series will be going through all of the quests that released with Wastelanders, all the little nooks and crannies, all that goodness that you can now quest for and whatnot. So as soon as you start off back on Fallout 76, wherever it is you happen to be, you might get this crash landing mission kickoff, if it will. There may also be an overseer one, but for the purposes of the Wayward, which is what we're interested in now, which starts at the vault, if you just kind of chill around for a minute or two, a miscellaneous quest will come up all on its own that says check out the newcomers outside of Vault 76. So that's what we're going to do. So a quick fast travel to Vault 76, and we're going to start making our way down the steps towards them. And when we get down just ever so close to them,
Got to be a way in there. Maybe.
there you go. The quest begins. The miscellaneous quest converts to
there.
the Wayward Souls. So let's have a chat and see what's going on with them. This will be the first dialogue you'll most likely come across in Fallout 76.
Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. Well, yeah, there was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No, someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. But with people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. Watch yourself out there.
Hooray, hurrah! The first piece of dialogue in Fallout 76 has now concluded. Hopefully you didn't overthink the choices too much. All choices lead to the same place, which is where we're going now, the Wayward. Now, the Wayward is down by the Overseer camp. We'll show you on the map there in a second. Funny enough, this is where I used to build my escape rooms for new players. There we go, down there, there's the Overseer camp, and there is the Wayward. So I'm just going to put that, those escape rooms up in the top right of your screen now. If you've never seen them, certainly worth a look. So we'll keep pushing forward, and eventually you get here to the Wayward. So, not an amazing looking building by any stretch of the imagination. The Overseer camp is still there, but now it has that arrow pointing over to the Wayward. And it does seem to have a lot going on for it. It's got some food growing there on the left, nice little Wayward sign, a motel just to its right, and a robot in between the motel and the Wayward that's dressed like a cow. Pretty cool. And at some point, depending on the server load, you will discover the Wayward. So once you head inside,
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell
you
me
have
where
this
Crane's
to deal
treasure is
with.
right now.
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick. Because pointing a gun at me. Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are... Whoa, you looking for trouble? Because you're gonna find it. What are you... Shit. Jammed. Fine. But none of us are going anywhere till I get what I want. So just start talking and we can all go about...
I told you it was gonna end badly. Thank you for the distraction there, friend. Now, why don't you come over here, where I can get a look at you? Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say? Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs? Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials. But we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road? It is a lot to ask. Fine. I could do 75. But that's as high as I'll go. That means you're up to the task? Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone.
And that's it. That's all you needed to do. That's the Wayward Souls completed. The next quest in this chain, which will actually feel more like a quest, is Hunter for Hire. That's going to be in the top right of your screen now. A link is also in the description below. Hopefully you found this video somewhat useful or entertaining. If you liked the video, please do hit that like button and like the video. If you're not already subscribed, consider a subscription. Thank you so much, and until next time, take it easy. All the best.